Greetings and welcome to the graphics class. Perspective projections, question number 2. A square prism of 60 mm long and 25 mm base edge is lying on a rectangular face on the ground plane. The rectangular face is inclined at 30 degrees to the picture plane, and the picture plane passes through the prism at a distance 12 mm behind the vertical front corner. The station point is 70 mm in front of the picture plane, 50 mm above the ground plane, and lies in a central plane which passes through the vertical front corner of the prism. Draw the perspective view using the top and side views. This is a square prism. Normally we are starting from the base, either in the front view or in the top view. But here the solid itself is inclined. Since it is a square prism, one surface is a rectangular face and the other surface is a square. So even with a rectangular face we can start. That is not at all a problem. So here, without starting from the base, we are going to draw the front top view and the side view of this particular figure. Okay, let us have the XY line. One longer edge or the lateral surface is inclined at 30 degrees to the XY line that you can draw. Now you can complete that rectangle with length as 60 and the base edge as 25. That part you can complete. So this inclination is given as 30 degrees. Okay. Now we will have the name, that is A, B and D, C, because A, B, C, D, that order we have to keep. Or since it is away from the observer, you can have A1, B1, D1, C1. Correspondingly, you will have A, B, D and C. Okay. Now we can draw the projectors from here. The length of the base, as we know, it is 25. So you can measure 25 from here because only that much height you can have. So 25 here, we can have a horizontal line through this. Okay, throughout this you will have. So you have A dash, at the bottom you will have B dash, A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, and you will have A dash, B dash, D dash, C dash. So all the edges you got. Now we need the side view. How to get the side view? As we know, we will take this as the origin, isn't it? So now we can project, say from A and B, we can project. Now you can rotate this. So this point will be point B1 double dash, and you can take the corresponding height from here. So this corresponds to A1 double dash. Okay. Similarly, next you have D1 and C1. You can draw it here, rotate this, take in the upward direction. So you will have C1 double dash, D1 double dash. Other 4 points also you will get. DC you can rotate. While rotating, you will get this as the next vertical one. So that point will be D1 double dash, D double dash and C double dash. Then you will have AB. You can rotate this. You will get it as B double dash, and at the elevated position you will have A double dash. So about the visibility also we have to check. When you are looking from here, when you are looking from front, it is very clear that D1 C1 is invisible. So this should be with dashed lines. Okay. Similarly, when you are looking from this side, because you are going to draw the left side view from left. When you are drawing the side view from left, it is very clear that DC is invisible. So D dash, D double dash, C double dash is invisible. All other edges are visible. So this is about the top view, front view and the side view. When we are going to the perspective projection, you have to copy the top view and the side view. Based on that, you have to draw the final perspective view. Okay, this line corresponds to the ground line. Okay, here we are calling it as XY, but here it is the ground line. Now, based on the ground line, we should have the top view and the side view. First, we will copy the top view. You will have one rectangular face inclined at 30 degree, and you are having the dimensions properly, 60 and 25, isn't it? So this is A1, B1, D1, C1. Okay. Now here you will have A, comma B and D, comma C. Now you are copying it. You are getting the side view. Side view will be, you can rotate this and you will get this as this point as D1 double dash, and this corresponds to C1 double dash. From here again you are rotating and you are getting this as A1 double dash and B1 double dash. From here again you can rotate and you will get this as D double dash, C double dash, and again from here you are having the next one as A double dash and B double dash. The visible or invisible edges are immaterial in the case of perspective projection, because you need the height from the ground line or the picture plane are much important. So we are not much bothered about the visible or invisible edges. Okay. Next, we should have the perspective, the picture plane, and also the other planes or the station point, etc., required for us for drawing this particular figure. In the question, it is given that the picture plane is 12 mm behind the vertical edge which you are keeping. So AB is the vertical edge. Even though it is a point, it is a vertical edge. In the front view, you are seeing that. Okay. So it is 12 mm behind the vertical edge. So this corresponds to the picture plane. Normally the picture plane is either touching the edge or in front of the object, but now here it is behind that. That is a peculiarity of this particular problem. Okay. Once you get the picture plane here, you can copy the, or you can transfer the picture plane to the side view also. So this refers to the side view of the picture plane, that is PP double dash. Okay, that red line corresponds to PP double dash. Now we need the station point. In the question it is given that the station point is 70 mm in front of the picture plane. So you can have a length, or you can have a distance 70 mm from PP, and station point will be somewhere here. And it is mentioned that there is a central plane which is also passing through this vertical edge. So we can have a central line passing through AB. So this is the central line. The intersecting point can be considered to be the top view of the station point. This is the top view of the station point. Now we need the side view of the station point. For that, you can transfer this station point towards here, just like what we have done in the previous video. So here you will have station point along this. Side view of the station point should be somewhere here. So in the question it is given that it is 50 mm above the ground line. It is 50 mm above the ground line. It is given in the question. So you can measure 50 from here and you can mark this as SP double dash. So now we got picture plane, then central line, then station point, top view of the station point, and now we got the side view of the picture plane and also the side view of the station point. So all the things are ready to draw the perspective view. Now we need to find out the points on the picture plane. Based on that only you can draw perspective projection, because perspective view is a view on the picture plane. So you can connect A1, B1 to SP. So you are getting here A1P and B1P. Now you can have D1 and C1 connecting to SP. So you will get D1P and C1P. The next step, if you are having AB is towards here, while you are transferring it towards here, okay, AB you are trying to connect it here, but there is no picture plane below this. So you will have picture plane at this point. So this corresponds to AP and BP. I think you got the idea, because AB is below the picture plane or in front of the picture plane. So you are not having picture plane below that. So when you are connecting it with SP, there is no intersection. So in order to intersect that, you have to draw the line through AB, which will intersect picture plane at this point behind AB. That is AP and BP. Now you have D and C. So this point corresponds to DP and CP. I think now it is clear to you. So you got A1P, B1P, D1P, C1P. Then here behind this you are getting AP, BP, and here you are getting DP, CP. All the points we got at this region. Now in the side view also we need such points. Okay. So for that you can have A. First we will consider these two. The other points are actually common points. So A double dash and SP double dash, it is not touching picture plane. So what you have to do is you have to extend this. So now you got a point that is actually A double dash P. Okay. Similarly, B double dash and SP you are connecting. It is not touching the picture plane. What you have to do is you have to extend it towards here. Okay. So you are getting B double dash P. B double dash P. I think it is clear to you. Now you can do the other things very in a simple manner you can do. While you are connecting, you will get here D double dash B, because there is an intersecting point. Now here you will get C double dash B, isn't it? Now A1, okay, so this corresponds to A1 double dash P. Okay. Now another point you will get as D1, okay, D1 double dash P. Anyway, you are getting it. Say now from, okay, here itself you are getting C double dash P. Now from here you are getting B double dash P. Okay, correspondingly you can transfer. Now we will get the final view. Now we can finish off the final view. That is, from we will start with the A1, B1, C1 and D1. You take A1P in the upward direction. Correspondingly, you will get A1P here, or A double dash 1P that you can have. So this point corresponds to A1. Okay. Now from here itself you are getting B1. So B1P, your point corresponds to B1P will be like this. So this is B1. Okay. Now we need C1P. Okay. C1 and D1 are coming from here. So C1 you are getting here. This corresponds to C1. Where is D1? D1 is actually here. Okay. So now you got A1, B1, C1 and D1. Next is we need A, B, C and D. So we will start from A and B. So A will be A double dash P is actually here. A double dash P is here. So you can have a projection from here and this one is A. Then where is B? B should be somewhere here because you got B double dash P here. So below this ground line you will get B, point B. Okay. Now C and D, you will have these points in the upward direction. So C should be CP. You are having CP somewhere here. So from there you are marking it as capital C. Okay. Now we need the point D. D will be here. Okay. So this is point D. Now you got all the points. How to join all these things? All the outer edges should be connected initially. So B1B, okay, B1B, A1B, A1D1, D1D, DC, CB. These are the outer edges. Now we will check the visibility. Okay, so this is the station point. When you are looking from the station point, you know A1A should be visible. So A1A is visible because this is nearer to the observer. Like that, the visibility should be checked. So A1A is visible. Now B1B should be visible. Already it is visible because it is an outer edge. Now you have AD should be visible. AD is visible. AD is visible. Now one more thing, that is BC should be visible. It is an outer edge. It is already visible. Now AB is very close to the observer. It is in front of the picture plane too. So AB is visible to the observer. It should be visible. This should be visible. Either you can draw other edges as invisible or you can leave it like that, because here in 3D there is no importance for the hidden edges. If you want, you can draw that. That's allowed. So now we have completed the figure. We have started with the top view, front view and the side view. Then we copied the top view and the side view towards here. Okay. Then we found the picture plane, central line, station point in the side view, picture plane in the side view. All these things we have drawn based on the dimensions given in the question. Then we have found the points on the picture plane as A1P, B1P like that. Here it is A1 double dash P, B1 double dash P like that. We have completed that on the side view. Combining all these things or drawing corresponding projectors, we got A1, B1, C1, D1, etc. Then we have found out the exact figure by the actual visibility of the problem. Thank you.